Good morning. Are you JV on Blunt? And this is cause number 26, DCCR 1220. Mr. Blunt is charged with murder in that case. Mr. Wilkerson has filed a motion asking that I reduce the bond, which is currently set at $1.5 million. And Mr. Wilkerson, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. This case, Mr. Blunt has been incarcerated now since March. And with regard to his case, we are still missing evidence in terms of the whether or not well, let me put it this way: the person named in the indictment is apparently an alias of the actual victim, and so the concern at this point is, in part, a primary concern is whether or not the state could sustain a conviction as the indictment is presently worded. That being said, Judge, a $1.5 million bond does not meaningfully give Mr. Blunt the opportunity to secure bail in this case. And so, in being reasonable with the bond reduction request, given the standard bonds for offenses of this nature, we believe a bond of $750,000 would adequately secure the defendant's appearance in court.
I need some, Mr. Blunt, raise your right hand, please, the best you can. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right.
Mr. Blunt, state your name for the record, please.
JV Blunt?
You presently working?
No.
Oh, well, obviously you are presently incarcerated in Jefferson County Jail, correct? Are you able to raise funds either by borrowing or disposing of assets to make bond in the present amount of $1.5 million? Do you believe that with the help of family and potentially friends, if the court were to reduce bail in this case, that possibility might be enhanced?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe to the court your familiarity with the area? That is, do you have family here in Jefferson County?
Yes, sir.
Are you from this area?
Yes, sir.
And have you been in Jefferson County for the last 5 years?
Yes, sir. I'm thinking of my life.
All your life? Ever moved away?
Speak up, please.
No, sir.
Prior to becoming incarcerated, were you working?
And for not right before, I was just not working in the Ford Arena.
Okay. How long had you been there?
A few months.
Are you asking this court in the interest of justice to reduce your bond from the 1.5 million that is presently set at?
Yes, sir.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
No questions or service.
All right, any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith, any witnesses?
No, Judge.
What is the state's position?
State is opposed to a bond reduction, Judge. It's not uncommon that bonds in murder cases are set at $1 million.
I need you to speak up too.
It's not uncommon in this court and in Jefferson County that cases for murder with facts such as these are set at $1 million or greater.
So
Like that's a sufficient bond in this case.
do you want me to take judicial notice of anything?
The affidavit of probable cause would be.
Okay, I'll take judicial notice of the court's file, including the affidavit of probable cause. Give me just a second to get that. All right, anything else?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Also, the jail records show he has disrespect for the staff and other inmates in jail while he's been.
I'll take judicial notice of, I just received a jail incident report. Has two incident reports on it from July 15th and July 9th.
Both sides presented very different views of the case. The prosecution focused on the seriousness of the murder charge, while the defense emphasized fairness and the ability to post bond. After reviewing the evidence and court records, the judge reached a middle ground.
And I would just note, Your Honor, that both of them involve minor infractions. It looks like being out of bunk after lights out.
Right, this time I'm going to grant the motion to reduce the bond. I'm going to reduce the bond to $1 million. There will be bond conditions of house arrest, as well as wearing a GPS monitoring device if that bond is made. All right, we can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're Michael Powell or Micah Powell.
This morning.
And this is 25 DCCR 1522. Mr. Powell's charged with burglary of a habitation. And what is the announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, we received an offer this morning. I've related to the client. I've also given that information to Mr. Galmore. We're just asking to be reset on another announcement.
Okay, it looks like Mr. Galmore just was hired in late June.
Very recent. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, any issues, Mr. Smith? Mr. Powell, I'm going to reset your case one more time. That'll give you plenty of time to go over everything with Mr. Galmore, Ms. Simmons, so that at that next court date, we'll see if we can get an announcement. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Christina Rodriguez? And this is 17-27256. Ms. Rodriguez is on probation for injury to a child, elderly or disabled individual. There's a motion to revoke that's been filed. There was a request for a competency evaluation. I'm going to take judicial notice of the court's file. Ms. Rodriguez was evaluated by Dr. Rapon. I've got that report dated June 22nd of 2026. The finding in that report is that Ms. Rodriguez is currently competent to stand trial. And so is there any other evidence with regard to competency?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Then at this time, based on that report, I will find Ms. Rodriguez competent. And where are y'all on the case and what's the announcement?
If we could give probably a couple more, it's more than likely this may need to lead up to a hearing. From our conversations with Ms. Rodriguez, she doesn't believe she's committed the alleged allegations.
Okay, so you want just a couple weeks, and then that way, if we're gonna have a hearing, we need to go through the motion. It's
Yeah.
still gonna get pushed back. So let's just do maybe a 2-week
That's
reset.
fine.
Okay, we'll reset at 2 weeks. Ms. Rodriguez, Ms. Holmes will be out there to visit with you about your options. And then with the next court date, we'll get pleas of true or not true and then see where we go from there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can go back with the bailiff.
Brittany, I won't be here that week, but it's okay. I'll let somebody else take those, please, and then we're going from there.
I think it's. Mr. Wilkerson, you've got Kevin Thomas.
Yes, hey, that's the one that was on the list. Yes. That's correct.
Morning.
Morning. This is.
Good morning, sir. Are you Kevin Thomas?
Yes.
And this is 26 DCCR 0798. Mr. Thomas is charged with assault on a security officer. Mr. Wilkerson, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, Mr. Thomas would like to proceed to trial on his case based on the underlying facts of the incident. I anticipate filing a notice of affirmative defense. And so I will get that filed. I've also got a HIPAA release that Mr. Thomas has signed. I do need to, some time for those subpoenas to come back. So
there was already a plea bargain rejection. It looks like that was signed, June 16th, with a rejection of 15 years. Any change in that offer?
Yes, Judge, I have inherited this case from Mr. Coleman. I put a note to myself, see if Mr. Wilkerson and I speak in lieu of some notes that Mr. Coleman left before he switched courts.
before he maybe jumps through all of those hoops with those subpoenas. I understand where he's going. I think I'm probably going the same direction. Maybe one more setting before we were to place it on the trial docket.
The court reduced the bond, but only in part. Any release would come with house arrest and GPS monitoring. As the criminal case moves forward, the final outcome will ultimately be decided at trial.